Right, so I just wanted to put together a couple of things with regards to the Oasis Quest. I've looked online myself and I haven't actually seen much with regards to it. So the first page I've actually found already. If you look at the map where it is, it's where this custom marker is here. Just to the right of the Ordered Sun Temple, above Faraway Frey's Tavern. So you see where it is here, it's on the map, right next to the red shroud here. A couple of other handy little things in this section as well is there's actually lapis here. If you haven't got that resource yet, you'll see it just there on the left of the screen. And if you're looking for a point of reference as to where this section is, it's right next to the bridge. So it's pretty easy to find. And it's just on a table here. Exciting journey begins, and that sends you off to another place. The next page you'll be looking for is further down on your journey southward towards the endgame sections. You'll come across a cave passage. We mentioned just before we're sort of north of Faraway Frey Tavern. That cave passage is across to the right of the Shroud and heading further down, and it's just here on the map, and we'll take a look at that now. I've actually been to this section before because what I've done is set myself up a fast travel to this little cave passage here because it's a brilliant little place to mine. There's plenty of resources here. You've got iron ore there, you've got sulfur there, and you've also got luminous growth there as well. So tons of different resources in this cave. It's a great little place. So if we're looking at where this actually is on the map, it's not too far away from where we're actually going to be heading. So we'll head there now. So the easiest way you'll find to get to here is make your way through Rochelle Burrow, which is just in front of me there. And the lore that you're looking for, the page you're looking for, is just in this tent here right in front of me. And there we go. Now in terms of finding the third page, best way to do that is to head on down further south. This may be a difficult proposition if you're earlier in game, because where we are at the moment, if you're early in game and you don't have the good glider, for example, it's quite difficult to get over this shroud here, to get all the way over to the other side and head towards the further in-game sections. Most of the time, if you haven't cheesed your way to get the good glider like I have, you may not actually be able to get to this end point as yet. But the third section is one that we'll take a look at here. You can choose at this stage whether you want to actually finish the ancient Spire of Kindlewastes, but it's not necessary because you can get through to this marker very easily, which we'll take a look at here. Bear in mind as well, if you are down this section, it's probably assumed that you're in an end game sort of part of the game, because there are some level 25 and higher end enemies down here, and as you'll see as well, there's a lot of birds in the area here as well, so it's not exactly a very safe part of the map. This area has a lot of birds in it and also a lot of scorpions as well. So what you're actually looking for down here when you do reach this section is this tent here, which has a bed in it as well, and there's the page right there. That's now going to lead you on to another section, which we'll take a look at right now. So now that we've got all three parts of lore, going from north heading down south to the map, the last place we're looking at heading is just over the Shroud here. Best place quite possibly to do this is to head back, if you've unlocked it, to the ancient Spire of Kindlewastes, as the Shroud is quite difficult to get across. And the place we're looking to get to is just down here above my head. So let's head on down there. Now this part of the equation is really quite tricky. You've got these pesky birds that are in the road here, which always annoy you. That are always hanging out in this zone. And not only that, but once you reach the oasis here, you think that you are unable to actually reach where you need to get to, because depending on where you are in terms of ranking up, you're in Deadly Shroud. Because I've ranked up suitably, I don't have to actually stand in Deadly Shroud, but that red section in front of me right there is actually Deadly Shroud if you're at a lower level. And all you got to do is find that, and we are done. And once again, that position on the map is sort of a little bit south and across the Shroud from the Kindlewastes fast travel. If you're looking for some points of reference here, when you're flying, as we saw just a moment ago, it's a really isolated kind of pocket of Shroud that is in the area here, so it's quite easy to find your way here. Also, if you happen to be looking for other resources in the area, as I mentioned, tons of birds around and a few scorpions as well. So if you're looking for poison sacs and various other things, there's that available. And just here very close by as well, if you happen to be here at night time and you're stuck, there's also a bed and a fire as well. Alright, that's it. Once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.